I'm Michaela.
And I'm Reagan. Today we will be interviewing the baseball coach, Coach Fowler, and the golf coaches, Coach Porch and Coach Hall. We also have some very interesting announcements for you. Kaylee is going to be telling us about this crazy spring weather we're having and how to keep safe during bad storms.
Dun, dun, dun! We are also going to go to Sydney to learn about poetry. After that, Maya and Callie will show us how to make a spring cheesecake.
So let's get on with the show.
Spring break is from March 25th through April 2nd. We will be returning to school on April 3rd.
Here are some important end-of-the-year dates. May 19th, Fun Day, 9 to 1. In case it rains, we have May 22nd to make up Fun Day.
On May 23rd, it is Elementary Awards Day. 8:15 is first grade, 9:15 is third grade, 10:15 is fourth grade, 11:15 is second grade, and 12:15 is fifth grade. And May 24th is kindergarten and pre-K celebrations. Also, May 25th is sixth grade graduation.
Read Across America Week was during the week of February 27th through March 3rd. We had a blast celebrating this event with the Happy Camper theme. Thanks to Miss Beerhouse and all the helpers that were involved. Here are some pics of the event. Following students with their third 9 weeks at Argo. They received Sky Zone book passes and we invited to a playground popsicle party when the weather starts to warm up a bit. We had 40 more students than last time. Well done, students and teachers. The JAG program has created a necessity closet. If you can donate any toiletries, clothing, shoes, etc., please see Miss Quigley or Mr. Long. Let's go to Save our baseball coach and ask him a few questions and learn about their team.
Hi, I'm here with Coach Porch, our baseball coach. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Good. I have a few questions.
Okay.
What are your expectations for your team this year?
Our expectations are just to get better every single day, just to be a little bit better player today than we were yesterday, and then we'll try to be a little bit better player than that, better team than that tomorrow as well.
Are the older kids a big influence on the younger kids moving up?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think our older players here in this program are great examples as baseball players and as students and as just kids as well. They're great role models, guys that younger kids can look up to. I have a 4-year-old, and I love that he's around these guys every day, and I love the example that they set for him, and I'm really proud of that, for sure.
As a coach, how do you encourage your players to keep up their grades?
We used to talk a lot about the things that are important, and baseball is not the most important thing, and academics are certainly way above the list of priorities above that. And So we just talk about that a lot, about the things that really are important, and how we need to stay on top of our grades, and occasionally we'll check grades and those kinds of things. But we've got some really good students, some very, very strong students in the classroom, and they represent our team, and they represent this school very well in everything that they do, on the field and off the field in the classroom too.
Do you have a favorite part about being a baseball coach?
My favorite part about being the baseball coach is the relationships that you build over the years, kids that you coach, and then years later you keep up with, and still keep up with and talk to. As they start growing older and getting married and having families and being husbands and dads and those kinds of things, and just those relationships they're priceless, and they last a long time after this time on the baseball field.
All right, thank you so much. Now I'm here with Connor and Gator. Do your teammates work well together?
I would say so. We've been playing together for pretty much our whole lives, playing at Underwood, now playing here. We hang out every day, we talk every day. It's just something we do.
I would say I've known most of these guys most of my life, like Gator said, playing at Underwood, playing junior high together and all that. We're a really close group. I think we get along very well.
How are you a good teammate?
I mean, when somebody makes a mistake or has a strikeout or has a throwing error or something, just pick them up. You know, don't be negative towards them. Just pick them up, tell them to get it next time. It usually works out.
Okay. Do you have any techniques for kids who are practicing baseball right now?
Throw it far, hit it far. Throw it hard, hit it hard.
That's the best advice.
Wise words from Coach Fowler.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I'm Sage, and I'm here doing the sports report. Today we'll be interviewing Coach Porch, one of our girls' golf coaches, and Shelby Beavis, one of our golf players. Today, right now I have Shelby Beavis. And how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Okay, I'm going to be asking you a few questions. Okay, what advice does your coach give you before a game?
He just helps me practice my swings.
What is the hardest part of playing golf?
Making a par.
What is a par?
It just depends on how many strokes you get on each hole.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part?
Part.
My favorite part about golf is just to get to play with my friends, and I've been playing since I was 6 years old, so that's
Okay, thank you. Now I'm here with Coach Porch. What are your expectations for your team this year?
Well, actually, last year we made it to sub-state. I'm hoping we can get there again. Only 2 teams advance out of that 8-team bracket to go on to the state tournament. So if we can make it there again, we'll shoot for more. But right now, that's our goal.
Are the older kids a big influence on the younger kids that moved up?
I guess they are by example. I've got 1 9th grade golfer and then 3 senior golfers, and the 9th graders just getting to see the seniors, the work ethic that they have or don't have, and deciding how much time they want to put into their own golf game and how good of a golfer they want to be.
As a coach, how do you encourage your players to keep their grades up?
Well, I'm lucky in my sport. The girls that have been on my team, this is my 5th year, everybody's been pretty motivated to take care of their educational goals, and so I have not had to intervene or put any restrictions on anybody to make sure they make good grades. Everybody's been on top of their grades. So.
All right, thank you, Coach Porch, and that's the sports report. Hi, I'm here with Coach Hall. He's our boys golf coach. I have a few questions for you. What are your expectations for your team this year?
My expectations are that we improve from last year. Last year we were all brand new, all new golfers. We had a rough season. We are getting better, so I want to see their game improvement. In match play. We've had 4 matches so far, and they have gotten better.
Okay. Are the older kids a big influence to the younger kids that moved up?
Yeah, my young old kids. I have 1 junior who's brand new this year, first year to ever play, and then I have 3 sophomores and an 8th grader. So my younger guys will really have to teach my older guy.
Well, as a coach, how do you encourage encourage your players to keep the grades up?
You know, we do keep a watch on their progress reports and their report cards, and they know that they have to maintain a certain average through the Alabama High School Athletic Association. So that's usually not too much of a problem.
What's the hardest part of playing golf?
Playing golf is, if you've ever played golf, you'll understand it's the hardest game that you can play. There's so many mechanical things that you can do wrong, and you have to figure it out. You have to figure it out yourself.
I mean, what are some things that you can do to practice?
Practice. You know, getting out there and just hit. You gotta pound golf balls. You gotta hit balls, and we play many rounds. You know, in practice, and you know, if it's not too crowded at the golf course, I encourage them to drop. You know, if they hit a ball, drop another ball and hit it again, and then maybe drop a third ball and hit it, because they have to learn a swing plane and things like that. So it takes a lot of practice.
Thank you.
That sure was a great interview.
I know, right?
Let's go to Kelly to learn about this crazy spring weather and how to stay safe during bad storms.
Hi, I'm Kaylee. Today I'm telling you about spring weather and how to stay safe for a tornado. Temperatures are expected to be warmer than average for parts of the south this spring. The best chance of colder than average temperatures will be in far north. Most of the west and east will have an equal chance of below or above average conditions. The average temperature for spring is 60 degrees. The average high temperature for spring is 70 degrees. Also this month, there is a good chance of experiencing a tornado. There are many ways you can stay safe. You don't need to be at a high level of a house. If you live in a house with a basement, that is a safe place. If you have no basement, stay at the lowest level of a house or apartment and avoid windows. Stay under a stairwell or hallway with no windows. Stay low to the ground and keep your head covered. Always be prepared for a tornado and stay safe. I'm Kaylee. That's the weather report. Back to you guys.
I sure am going to stay safe now.
Me too.
Let's go to Sydney to learn about poetry.
Hey everyone, I'm Sydney Moore, the totally awesome book reporter. The book, Where the Sidewalk Ends, is written by Shel Silverstein. It is a collection of his wonderful poetry, but I'll get to that later. Here are 2 cool facts about this interesting author. Shel was expelled from the University of Illinois due to poor grades. This proves that not every author is perfect. Shel's favorite cartoon is the cover image of Now Here's My Plan. Now that we have that cleared up, this book is super fantabulous. It has 2 pages about unicorns, hilarious content, and very unique images. So get on reading. Let's read this adorable piece of poetry to the 1st and 2nd graders. Sydney, out.
Hug-a-war. I will not play it at tug-a-war. I'd rather play at hug-a-war, where everyone hugs instead of tugs, where everyone giggles and rolls on the rug, where everyone kisses and everyone grins and everyone cuddles and everyone wins.
Please do not make fun of me, and please don't laugh. It isn't easy to write a poem on the neck of a running giraffe.
I sure love learning about poetry.
I know, me too. Let's go to Maya and Callie to learn how to make a no-bake cheesecake and give our taste buds a workout.
Hello, I'm Callie and this is Maya.
And if you want to make a cool spring dish, this will only take minutes.
Yes, so today we're making an easy no-bake cheesecake and it's a perfect Easter dessert. So, let's get right into it.
And always have an adult help.
And here we have Miss Beerhouse.
Yo.
Okay, so some ingredients is 1 pack of cream cheese, and then we have 8 ounces of sour cream, and then a half stick of butter, which is right here, and a half a bag of marshmallows. Okay, so now you're going to mix sour cream cheese with sour cream, and Maya's going to do mixture.
Melt marshmallows and butter and put it in the microwave and stir continuously until smooth. Put it to 1.
For 45 seconds.
Slowly blend the cream cheese mixture with the marshmallow mixture. Add 5 dots of food coloring. Okay.
Close and allowed to chill overnight as Maya's doing. You can actually add your own toppings also. So we'll add the toppings. Maya will add the sprinkles and I'll add the marshmallows. This is what our cheesecake looks like after it is chilled a full whole night.
And also we're going to serve this cheesecake, and helping me taste it will be Darby, and she is our food script tech, and she brought us this recipe.
This is really good.
Thanks for joining us today making this cool spring dish.
I wish I had a cheesecake. I know, it just looks so good.
Hi, I'm Brooke, and today we are going to be interviewing the first grade students and teachers. Do you know how hard it is for teachers to teach you how to read? Some may have to bribe their students to read. So let's talk with our first grade students and teachers to see how important it is to read. What strategies do y'all use to help your students be better readers?
We like to use a lot of small group instruction. We use tracking and, of course, practice. Practice can't hurt.
Do you think your students have improved since the beginning of the year?
Yes, they have really improved. When they come from kindergarten, they just, they're reading CBC words, and now we learn so many high-frequency words and so many new skills in first grade that they become more fluent readers, and it's really amazing what all they learn in first grade.
Do you think your students are reading like they're supposed to?
Yes, most of our students are reading like they're supposed to right now. We hope, since we have 2 months left this school year, we're hoping we can have all of our students ready for 2nd grade.
How is reading helping your students advance to the next grade level?
Well, just like we talked about before, they come in and they are not fluent readers and they don't read very well, but with a lot of practice over and over and more fluent reading, then they're prepared. They've got that good reading foundation, and so they're prepared to build on that and apply what they've learned to make them ready for 2nd grade.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm Yoke, and I'll be interviewing the first grade students. The first question for you guys is, how do you think you are doing on reading this year?
Good. Very good.
How do you think you're doing on reading this year?
Good. I'm just good at it. Good because I keep reading it over and over again. Good because I make good grades.
Okay, second question. What can you tell other boys and girls that might help them with reading next year?
Keep trying a lot and keep making good grades.
And what can you tell other boys and girls that might help them with reading next year?
Remember a book. They can read the same books over and over again, but they have to remember to read it before they return it back to the library. Practice reading more books.
Okay, and the last question is for you guys is, what is your favorite book to read and why?
And I have to practice reading it a whole bunch, and I keep trying over and over again until I finally get it right.
Okay, and what is your favorite book and why?
Big Book.
And why?
Because it's funny. Because Buzz writes a fairy tale, and I like fairy tales. And much because it's funny.
Okay, thank you guys.
Hi, my name is Brooke, and today we are interviewing the 2nd grade teachers. What strategies do y'all use to help your students be better readers?
In 2nd grade, we do small group instruction, and this small group instruction is based on the student's ability level. We also use Tier 2 instruction, which is an extra time for students that are having trouble with whatever we're working on that week. There is lots of comprehension questions which are asked on a higher learning scale. Students are taught to prove their comprehension questions by providing text evidence from the story, and we do this on a weekly basis. There are also various comprehension questions that are embedded in each weekly selection that the students work on. Accelerated reading is encouraged for each student, and all the students that make their goals, they get a reward each 9 weeks.
Do you think your students have improved on reading since the beginning of the year?
Yes, I have a very hardworking group of students that like to read, and I can see improvements every day.
What is your favorite part about your job?
Seeing my students succeed.
Do you think your students are reading like they are supposed to?
Yes, the majority of my class reads as much as they should. They read when they finish their work, they read during reading groups, they read at the end of the day, they read at home, and some of them want to read during snack. And most of my students reach their AR goal, and they know if they do that, they get cool prizes and they get to go to neat parties.
How is reading helping your students advance to the next grade level?
Well, if they're reading well, they won't have any trouble with the more advanced curriculum.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm Bianca, and I'll be interviewing the second grade students.
Hi, my name's Rich. Hi, my name is Kennedy. Hi, my name is Kylie.
Well, nice to meet you guys. First question for you guys is, how do you think you are doing on reading this year, and why?
I think I'm doing great. I check out books that interest me. I've been doing really good, and when I check out books from the library, I've been testing and getting more points, and I'm excited because I've met my goal. I think I'm doing good because whenever I read a book, it helps me know more words.
Okay, second question. What can you tell other boys and girls that might help them with reading next year?
Check out books that really interest them. Do your best and work hard. If they don't know the meaning of a word, look at the words beside it.
Third question. How does AR test make you a better reader?
I get chapter books because it gives me more points. I get to read books more and find out stuff about the books. Because whenever I get a book, it helps me know more words.
Last question. What is your favorite book to read and why?
Junie B. Jones because it's so funny. Junie B. Jones because it inspires me. Reading a Flower because it encourages me.
Well, thank you for letting me interview you guys.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Logan, filling in for Aiden this month for the classroom report. This month, some exciting things happened across the school. The Pace students and Miss Chandler's history students conducted a wax museum. The high school wax museum presented important historical figures. The 3rd, 4th grade Pace students presented various countries, and the 5th and 6th grade Pace students presented different decades from the 1900s to the 1990s. Let's see some pictures from the event. kindergarten also enjoyed 50s days this month. The students learned from the fabulous 50s with dressing up, dancing at a sock hop, and enjoying a classic treat. Here are some pictures of the event. Stay tuned next month for updates on classroom events.
And that's the Warrior Scoop.
Tune in next time.
You won't be disappointed.